and the cute straw rolls. Peppa was excited to sit on the hay baler at the farm. The baler made a cheerful brum 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 sound as it slowly rolled along the small dirt road. The baler's rotating mechanism spun along with the spinning wheels. Peppa gripped the steering wheel tightly, her eyes fixed straight ahead, driving carefully. Peppa felt like a little farmer doing a very important job. The baled straw was stacked into huge piles like giant walls. The hay baler was not only powerful but also very diligent, creating beautiful bales of straw. Peppa smiled brightly and softly said, "Thank you, hay baler. Thanks to you, the work is so much fun and easy." Peppa's day as a farmer was fun, safe and meaningful. Giant egg. In a forest, there were two giant eggs sitting next to each other. They looked like they were about to hatch. Suddenly, sounds came from inside the eggs. Clack, 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 pop, pop. Peppa and George were taking a walk when they discovered the two giant eggs. They walked closer to take a look and were surprised to hear the sounds coming from inside. Woo-hoo-hoo! Click, 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 click. The egg vibrated, startling Peppa and George. Peppa and George quickly ran to Daddy Pig and Mummy Pig to tell them about the giant eggs. The two eggs are still together, so cute.
Oh!
Soon, the whole Peppa Pig family came to see the eggs. Daddy Pig had a great idea to keep the eggs safe. Daddy Pig and Mummy Pig covered the eggs with soft straw to keep them warm and help them hatch. After a while, the giant eggs finally hatched. Two mischievous baby dinosaurs came out. Whoa! The baby dinosaurs loved the ripe yellow bananas. They jumped around happily and played together. Danny Dog is brave. Danny Dog was walking happily around his town. La 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 la, la 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 la, he sang. Oh no! There was an open manhole on the road. Danny Dog slipped and fell inside. Splash! Splash! Suddenly, Danny Dog saw something and shouted, "Ah! A ghost!" But then he looked again. Oh! It was just a bag of trash. Ha! That's not a ghost! Mr. Bear, the construction worker, was walking around the neighborhood to check everything. Suddenly, he saw an open manhole on the road. "Oh dear, why is this open?" Mr. Bear said. He felt worried because someone could fall in. Mr. Bear carefully looked down into the manhole and shouted, "Hello! Is anyone down there?" But no one answered. Danny Dog stood up and looked for a way out. He walked and walked but couldn't find the exit. He felt a little worried, but he stayed calm. Suddenly, he heard a sound. Clack, 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 clack. Mr. Bear thought, maybe I need to make a loud noise so someone can hear me. Danny Dog followed the sound. He saw a big iron door, but oh no, the door was not the way out. Then Danny Dog's stomach said, "Grr, grr." He was getting hungry. Suddenly, he heard a sound from above. Someone was calling. "Is anyone there? Hello? Knock, 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 knock." Danny Dog looked up and saw a ladder. Yay! The way out! He climbed the ladder and finally got out of the dark sewer. Mr. Bear continued shouting and making loud noises. Bang! 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 Boom! 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 Danny Dog was safe and very happy. Mr. Bear praised Danny Dog for being very intelligent and brave for overcoming his fear and calmly finding a way out. Mummy Pig's surprise birthday! Mummy Pig and Peppa Pig had just come home from their evening walk. Mummy Pig felt thirsty and asked Peppa to get some water. While waiting, Mummy Pig heard strange noises outside the door. Clack, clack, thump, thump. Clack, clack, thump, thump. Mummy Pig thought it was just the leaves in the yard, so she waited calmly for Peppa. But outside the house, Daddy Pig and George were preparing a birthday surprise for Mummy Pig. They had a cake and a beautiful bouquet of flowers. Daddy Pig and George quietly came into the house through the back door so Mummy Pig would not see them. Daddy Pig put the cake on the table. George hid behind the curtain with the flowers. Soon, Mummy Pig and Peppa walked into the dining room. They saw the birthday cake and were very surprised and happy. Then George came out from behind the curtain with the flowers. Mummy Pig smiled, hugged George and said thank you. So Mummy Pig's birthday was celebrated with both cake and flowers. Peppa said that Daddy is great. The whole family sang a birthday song together. Mummy Pig felt very happy. It was a wonderful birthday. Peppa and her alien friends. A flying saucer took Peppa to a strange planet. Peppa looked around and wondered, "Where am I?" Suddenly, Peppa heard step, step, step. She got scared and quickly hid behind a big potted plant. Oh, a big group of aliens was marching past. They marched in a line and did not see Peppa. Peppa quietly followed them, hoping to find a way home. But oh no! The alien commander saw Peppa. Peppa felt worried because there were so many aliens. But it was okay. The commander told everyone to stop and said, "Hello, Peppa." The aliens were very friendly and did not hurt Peppa at all. Peppa was happy and made many new alien friends. They took Peppa on a spaceship ride. Then they learned Peppa's dance and danced together. Everyone laughed and had so much fun. Peppa was very happy because she had many cute alien friends. Peppa's performance. Wow! Today is Peppa's big performance day. The stage is very big and very modern. With shiny lights, big cameras, Peppa walks onto the stage and waves. "Hello, everyone!" Yay! Peppa! She spins round and round. Peppa dances so gracefully like a real ballerina. Wow! Peppa even does some difficult moves and a gentle little flip. The audience goes, "Whoa!" She stretches her arms beautifully. Whoosh! Twirl. She jumps lightly. Hop! Oh no! Suddenly, Peppa almost slips and nearly falls. Oops! But Peppa quickly balances herself. She smiles and keeps dancing like a professional ballerina. The audience claps even louder. Good job, Peppa! Yay! The music slowly ends. Peppa bows politely. Thank you, everyone! Clap, 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 clap! The audience cheers very loudly. Then a little audience friend comes onto the stage and wants to dance with Peppa. The friend does a fun showcase dance. Jump, jump, wiggle, wiggle, spin, spin. Peppa laughs and dances together with the friend. They dance, laugh and play together happily on the big stage. What a wonderful, happy and fun performance day!
Visiting a giant friend. One weekend, Peppa's family and their friend Danny Dog went on a trip to visit a very special friend. The car drove along the long road. Everyone sat together in the car and talked and laughed. Daddy Pig's friend, Uncle Magic, came along too. The car felt full and very cheerful.
Yahoo!
After a long drive, they finally arrived. Their special friend was Mimi, a big, adorable caterpillar. Mimi was very, very happy to see everyone. Peppa and George brought many apples for Mimi because Mimi loves apples so much. Uncle Magic was a little surprised when he saw Mimi for the first time. But then he smiled and said, "Hello, Mimi." Peppa showed Uncle Magic Mimi's favorite dance. Soon, Uncle Magic danced with Mimi too.
Wow!
Mimi was very happy because Uncle Magic liked her and danced with her. Everyone danced cute little dances together, and Mimi happily ate the sweet, juicy apples. It was a fun and happy weekend with friends.
Daddy Pig clearing snow. The snow in front of Peppa Pig's house is getting deeper and deeper. Daddy Pig is using his excavator to clear the snow away. The big blue excavator has a huge bucket and it helps Daddy Pig work faster. Peppa and George are playing happily in the snow while Daddy Pig is busy working. The snow keeps falling more and more. It's like a snowy adventure. The blue excavator is like a brave little warrior helping Daddy Pig in a fun battle against the snow. Its wheels go round and round and Daddy Pig steers it carefully. He smiles happily in the driver's seat. Slowly, the snow gets thinner and thinner and Peppa's yard becomes nice and big again. Wow! Daddy Pig is amazing! And the blue excavator is amazing too! Now Daddy Pig, Peppa and George play and dance together in the snow, right next to their adorable blue excavator friend. George makes juice. Daddy Pig is working very hard.
Huh?
George is playing with his toys. George suddenly realizes that Daddy Pig has been working too long and is tired. George thinks he will do something for Daddy. George wanted to pick fruit to make juice for Daddy Pig. First, George went to the banana grove and picked some big yellow bananas. Then George went to the vineyard and picked some delicious grapes because Daddy loved grapes. Finally, George went to the apple tree, but the apple tree was too tall for him to reach. Luckily, Uncle Elephant was nearby. George asked Uncle Elephant for help picking the apples. Uncle Elephant was very strong, so he climbed the tree and picked many apples. George tried climbing the tree himself, but it was a bit difficult, so Uncle Elephant helped George. Together, they picked many apples. George took the fruit to the blender and made a delicious bottle of juice for Daddy.
Whoa!
Daddy was very surprised and hugged George tightly. George felt very happy.
Peppa the Warrior and the Giant Stone. Something is happening! What's going on? Peppa's friends are running very fast. Oh no! A giant rock is rolling toward them. The rock is rolling slowly down the hill. Peppa and George become heroes. Their bodies grow bigger and they wear warrior costumes. They look very cool and strong. Peppa and George run after the giant rock. They push and push, and finally, they stop the rock. Their friends are safe now. Everyone jumps and cheers. Thank you, Peppa. Thank you, George. Peppa and George think, this rock is dangerous. We need to break it so it cannot roll again. But the rock is very big and very hard, so they ask Uncle Bear to bring a big drill. The drill goes brr, brr, brr. It drills the rock again and again. Crack, crack. The giant rock breaks into many small pieces. Now the rock cannot roll anymore. Everyone is safe. Peppa and George are very happy. They did a good thing today.
Peppa's new friend. Peppa and Danny Dog were playing happily with their teddy bears in the room while Daddy Pig kept a gentle eye on them. After they finished playing, Peppa and Danny rushed outside to play in the yard, leaving their teddy bears on the sofa instead of putting them back in the toy box. Mummy Pig saw the mess and quietly tidied up. Just then, Peppa and Danny came back inside. Mummy Pig gently reminded them that after playing, they should always put their toys back in the toy box. Peppa and Danny felt sorry, apologized to Mummy Pig, and quickly put their teddy bears away properly. The next day, Peppa and Danny Dog proudly showed their high grades from school. The whole family was very proud and happy. Daddy Pig and Mummy Pig decided to give them a special gift as a reward.
Oh!
Mummy Pig brought home a new friend named Mimi the caterpillar, who was very cute and kind. Peppa and Danny were surprised and delighted by the wonderful gift. Mimi looked enormous, with her long, adorable, wiggling body. Peppa, Danny and Mimi played happily together in the front yard, laughing and having lots of fun. Cute meow meow friends. Boom boom boom, crack 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 crack. What happened? happened? Meow, 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 meow. A huge cat was jumping around, shaking everything. Peppa, Fox and Dog decided to call the rescue team for help.
Sir, yes, sir!
The police officer quickly drove his specialized tank. The vehicle seemed to be going quite slowly, and the road was heavily damaged and slippery. Meow, 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 meow. Finally, the police officer arrived at the scene. The police officer saw a cute cat bouncing around. Surprisingly, the cat was so adorable and didn't harm anyone. The specialized tank was no longer needed. Meow, 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 meow. The police officer brought the cat back to the rescue station. Meow, 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 meow. The tail wagged. The head shook, the eyes blinked. Peppa, Fox and Dog thanked the police officer for his help and asked to get acquainted with the adorable cat. Everyone loved this giant, lovable cat. The cute and adorable cat dances gracefully. The cat goes on duty with the police officer. The cat bounces and blinks its eyes adorably. Meow, 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 meow. Me, gentle friend. Peppa, Wolf and Bear were happily bouncing on a tall mound of earth. Bounce, bounce, and suddenly, rumble, the mound moved and collapsed. Oh no, what is that? Startled, Peppa, Wolf and Bear ran as fast as they could. They ran and ran until they found a giant flower. Quickly, they hid inside it. The unusual little friend was named Mimi, with a very special trunk. Mimi ran to the flower and looked around, but no one was there. Mimi felt very sad and lowered her head. Meanwhile, Peppa, Wolf and Bear quietly sneaked away. They climbed into a helicopter and flew high up into the sky, leaving the forest behind. Mimi watched the helicopter fly farther and farther away, and then burst into tears. Meow, 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 meow. Suddenly, Peppa, Wolf and Bear felt something wasn't right. They turned around and flew back down to Mimi. Meow, meow, meow. Mimi wasn't scary at all. She was just very lonely and wanted some friends to play with. Understanding this, Peppa, Wolf and Bear smiled and decided to stay and play with Mimi. Meow, 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 meow. They played tag, running around the forest. They danced together and laughed with joy. That day, the forest was filled with happy laughter and warm friendship. Meow, 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 meow. Peppa and the street sweeper. Peppa is driving a street sweeper to clean her yard. The street sweeper quickly collects all the dry leaves in the yard. The brooms moved rhythmically back and forth, looking like real robotic arms. Swish, 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 swish. Peppa can even drive the street sweeper backward. Her friend Danny Dog loves the nail-collecting vehicle. He drives it very well, and it works very hard. Street sweepers with their brushes are still operating at full capacity. Now their playground is clean and tidy. Peppa and Danny can play soccer together. After cleaning, Peppa and Danny thank their two cute vehicles for their hard work. Street sweepers and nail collecting trucks are two adorable and cute vehicles, aren't they?